What's up, guys? It's your girl, Crazy Gains. I believe there's so much manipulation going on right now in the markets because with all of this good news, we should be seeing cryptocurrency as a whole just going up like crazy, but we're not. What's going on? Breaking. BlackRock just bought 145 million worth of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is currently at 84,000. So in the last hour that this happened, it's only up 0.09%. But that's not the only good news about Bitcoin. Watcher Guru says just in Pakistan to legalize cryptocurrency. That's awesome. Gordon says here the financial powerhouse Pakistan. This will be the start of the altcoin season. Now, would I love to see altcoin season? Absolutely. But we've been saying, oh, any day now, or we've been saying this is the last dip before the rip. How many times now? And it's just not happening. Now, I'm not trying to be pessimistic or anything. I'm just wondering, what is it going to take for the markets to finally take off? Crypto Rover says breaking. Trump says we're going to have full ceasefire very soon in the Russia-Ukraine war. Okay, peace is bullish for Bitcoin, and it is bullish. So is Pakistan legalizing cryptocurrency, and so is BlackRock, which is the biggest institution in the world, buying 145 million worth of Bitcoin. So what will it take, guys? All I know is I'm not here for the short term. If you're thinking a short-term mentality, you're going to lose because you're going to get nervous, you're going to sell, you're going to get bored. Just buy what you're going to buy, leave it there and try not to touch it. Now, great news for XRP. Apparently, there were some posts that were deleted. BitTrue official. Just in, SWIFT is working on an agreement to use XRP for cross-border payments with billions of XRP secured in an escrow as liquidity reserves. Wow. This was also tweeted by Watcher Guru. Same thing. Just in, SWIFT is nearing an agreement with Ripple to use XRP for cross-border payments with billions. Like literally, it's the same exact post. And it was shortly deleted. Why? This guy, X Remy Relief X says, when I told you beautiful people that you were XR pre-rich, you guys didn't believe me. I told you guys about everything from the Torres decision date to the SEC case being over to the exact cryptos in the reserve, and some still doubted me. I told you guys 1200 by end of year, and some laughed. Man, X Remy, if it hits 1200 by the end of year, then kudos to you. I mean, I would be a believer if it did. Some laughed while others blocked me. I told you guys weeks ago, Swift will use XRP, Link, HBAR, XRP for liquidity. Awesome. But this is pretty cool. Just the fact that that was deleted right away, it just means something is brewing. And maybe this is a spoiler alert, but we kind of already knew that XRP was created to take over Swift. In fact, we knew this probably since XRP was created because it was literally created for cross border payments. This is not a surprise, but what is a surprise is that it was announced and then it was deleted. So, why was it deleted? That makes no sense. We all kind of knew this already. I'm just wondering when they're going to let the cat out the bag. And perhaps this is just what we need to get this altcoin season started. What do you guys think? I mean, I think they should have just left it. We kind of already knew this already, but whatever. Then you have crypto czar David Sachs meeting with the UAE National Security Advisor on crypto. It says here, what a coincidence. They meet each other after Dubai gave Ripple and the XRP ledger the green light. And then right after that, the UAE commits to a 10-year, 1.4 trillion investment framework in the United States after meeting with President Trump. And we all know that President Trump mentioned that he wants to make America the crypto capital of the world. So you have the UAE investing 1.4 trillion in this framework. I mean, they've been in crypto for quite some time now, so it would be in their best interest to invest in this specific framework. And this is another catalyst that could potentially help us see some gains in the crypto market, which is the tariffs. Everything going on with the tariffs right now are wreaking havoc, actually, in all the markets, including the stock market. But Ash Crypto says breaking, Canada has suspended 25% electricity tariffs on the United States. And we discussed this before. And I have no understanding of why Canada is supplying electricity to some of our northern states here in America, but they are. We need this tariff stuff to work out. And interestingly enough, President Trump said that I think it's April 2nd or April 4th, would be Liberation Day. It says here Trump aides prep new tariffs on imports worth trillions for Liberation Day. White House aides are preparing to impose new tariffs on most imports on April 2nd, laying the groundwork for an escalation in global economic hostilities that President Donald Trump has called Liberation Day. More tariffs. That doesn't sound liberating to me, but let's see. It's a liberation day for our country because we're going to be getting a lot back of the wealth that we so foolishly gave up to other countries, including friend and foe. Trump has dubbed the next stage of his trade war reciprocal tariffs. I agree with this. I mean, if we are being charged tariffs in different countries for the goods that we're sending over there to sell, then why can't we have the same tariffs for those people bringing goods into our country for sell? I mean, yeah, reciprocal tariffs. I agree. Trump said that the US should match these tariffs with reciprocal duties that he believes will force other countries to lower their duties on the US made products. And if that is the overall idea, hey, let's charge them back tariffs so that way they may say, okay, well, we don't want to pay these tariffs, so let's lower our tariffs, or even just cancel the tariffs altogether. Then possibly that will be beneficial to our country, but we don't know what's going to happen with this yet. So let's just wait and see. And as we know, the crypto roundtable is going on. I tried to listen to it, but there's so many lawyers in that room. And unless you're a lawyer and you know all that jargon, it's really hard to follow along. So I'm just waiting for good news like this. Breaking. SEC Crypto Roundtable lawyer states there is a consensus that Bitcoin is not a security. I think we knew that already, and they're dubbing Bitcoin as a commodity. But I'm not sure if that is like a fact yet. That's still being litigated at this time. And Altcoin Daily put this out. Do you think Wall Street still manipulates crypto? I have to say yes, I do. Let's check this out.
Number 12, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops 24%. When Jamie Dimon speaks, people listen. So that weekend, we found out that the largest buyer of a Bitcoin fund that's in Europe that buys physical Bitcoin, right? The largest buyer was Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan. And that's not illegal.
He says it's a fraud.
It says he'll fire anyone that buys it. Yes.
And at the same time, his company is buying it.
His company is buying it.
Now, I'm not sure when that was filmed, but this is exactly what the market makers want you to do. They want to take your crypto at the cheaper prices, just like they did with the gold standard back in the day. They told everyone that it was illegal to own gold. They purchased everyone's gold for cheap. And the second that they had all the gold, they raised the prices immensely so that it'll benefit them. If you guys are thinking about selling your crypto because it's too boring or it's just not where you want it to be, or you're just tired of seeing the ups and the downs of it, this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to take your crypto at cheaper rates, resell it when they're ready to resell it at higher rates, at much higher rates. So don't be fooled. They've been doing this for decades. Another great post from Altcoin Daily. It says price of a home, US dollars versus Bitcoin. In 2016, this was a cost for an average home in America, which was about 664 Bitcoin. Then in 2020, see a significant raise, probably about like 30 to 40%. And that turned into 45 Bitcoin. And now in 2024, that literally doubled in price. Housing now is ridiculously expensive, and it's only about 6.6 Bitcoin. Do you see it now? And this is going to just continue to happen. And I believe a lot of the cryptocurrencies that we're currently in, like XRP and Ethereum, Solana, all of these cryptocurrency assets that have proof of work and that have some kind of use case are going to explode probably by the end of the year. But It doesn't matter for me. I'm just holding on for the long run. What are you guys doing? But with all of that said, in the last hour, we are looking pretty good. We look green across the board, and we're actually green for the week. Hey, I'll take it, even though they're not like ridiculous gains, they're still gains. We can finally see that light at the end of the tunnel. And thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to check out those affiliate links down below. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to keep you updated with all of the crypto news that's incoming because every single day we're just seeing so much happen in the market. So stay informed. After all, I'm just a girl with some opinions. Thank you so much for listening to them.